Hey guys, in today's video, we'll be showcasing Fezandipiti from the Twilight Masquerade expansion set. Fezandipiti is one of the loyal 3. It is a basic Pokemon with a very interesting ability called Adrena-Pheromone. If this Pokemon has any dark energy attached and is damaged by an attack, flip a coin, and if it's heads, you prevent that damage. So our strategy for this build is simple. Just keep attacking and hope that when your opponent attacks Fezandipiti, it does not die. And that's it, we're relying heavily on RNG to win games. I'm using a full set of Luminous Energy in this build. As long as you don't attach another special energy on the same Pokemon, this energy acts as one energy of every type. So this can fulfill the energy requirement for Fezandipiti's ability and also its attack. And Fezandipiti's attack is pretty good too. Starting with 1 Psychic Energy, Energy Feather deals 30 damage times the number of energies attached to this Pokemon. So as you progress through the game and surviving your opponent's attacks, you can just continue to attach energy on this Pokemon until you're dealing massive damage. I'll be using the Gardevoir EX engine for this build. This is a great way to stack energies on Fezandipiti. We will be taking advantage of the effect of this ability as well, because each time you attach an energy with this ability, it deals 2 damage counters on the Pokemon you attach the energy to. So with that in mind, we can also use Monkey Dory to use its Adrena Brain ability. As long as you have dark energy on this Pokemon, you can transfer up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon and put it to one of your opponent's Pokemon. The additional damage that you can inflict on your opponent's Pokemon may just guarantee you a knockout. And on this build, I also have 1 copy of Bianca's Devotion. This can heal all damage from one of your Pokemon with 30 HP remaining. So the idea here is that if you energize your Fezandipiti with Gardevoir's ability until it has less than 30 HP, you can use this to heal it to full health and then attach more energies onto it. And as for my draw engines, I'll be using Kirlia with the ability Refinement. You discard 1 card from your hand and then you draw 2. And then I also have Bibarel, which lets you draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. This build relies so heavily on RNG that winning is never a guarantee, so obviously this is just for memes, guys. So sit back, relax, let's have some fun and see if we can annoy some people with this build. Anyways, that's pretty much it. You can find the complete deck list in the description below, and now please enjoy the following gameplay videos showcasing Fezandipiti. Before we get into the video, I have a small request. If you're liking the content I create, please leave a like to this video and please support this channel by subscribing if you haven't already. This is a small click for you, but for me, it means a lot. Thank you so much for all of your support. Alright, on to our first match. Looks like we're going to have to mulligan. We don't have a basic Pokemon on our hand. And we're going to start this one with a Monkey Dory in the active spots. And if I had to guess, we're going against Charizard EX. Alright, they're going to start with 2 Pidgeys in play. Alright, we got Buddy Buddy Poffin. I'm going to get 2 Ralts. Or actually, I'll get 1 Bidoof. So 1 Ralts, 1 Bidoof. And then I'm just going to end my turn here. So we have Luminous Energy in our hand. We can actually use that to Monkey Dory, which also activates its ability. But we'll use that for our Fezandipiti. So for now, my opponent will put a Psychic Energy on Pidgey. That's an odd energy to have on a Charizard EX build. They can use Call for Family, and oh, this is a Gholdengo EX build with the Pidgeot EX. Alright, interesting. Well, we got Kirlia. Let's use Refinement, discard that, draw 2. Basic Dark Energy. I'm gonna use Arven, get a switch, and Bravery Charm. I think I'm gonna use Bravery Charm as a fodder. That way I can set up my Fezandipiti. Discard these 2. Get this. And we're gonna attach Luminous Energy and Hero's Cape. Switch. And then we can attack. 30 damage to their Pidgey. If they don't retreat it, we can get 1 prize. But now that we have Luminous Energy on our Fezandipiti, it acts as both Dark and Psychic. So we can attack, and we also activate our ability. So now each time my opponent attacks, that we have to flip a coin, and if it's heads, we avoid all damage. So there's the Gholdengo EX. There's the energy. Coin bonus allows them to draw 2 cards if their Gholdengo is in the active. But Fezandipiti again is weak against metal types, so it doesn't require a lot of firepower here to get a knockout, and I'm really sad now we're gonna waste our hero's cape. And we failed that coin flip too, so 200 damage. Wait, 200 damage, we survived by 20 HP, that's crazy. Alright, I'll take it, I'll take it. We might be able to survive the next few turns. Alright, with that refinement draw, we don't get much. I'll just get Barrel with this Ultra Ball. Draw 4. Since we have to discard one Super Rod, we might have to use this very, very carefully. Got a Psychic Energy, use Iono. That could be helping out my opponent though, but that's fine. We need to set up more. Got another Bidoof. And there's not much I could do but use Energy Feather to attack 60 damage against their Gholdengo EX. So I'm hopeful. Hopefully we can get heads when my opponent attacks. With their Master Ball A-Spec card, they are able to get Pidgeot EX. And now they'll be able to evolve. They can use Quick Search and just grab any one card from their deck. That's their setup is going crazy, guys. All right, make it rain. Here we go. Coin flip. Come on, heads. Oh, we failed that one. Well, there goes our hero's cape. At least that allowed us to survive 2 turns, right? Otherwise, my opponent could have gotten 2 prizes at this point already. So I will take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna attach an energy to Fezandipiti. Get another one. We're only losing 1 prize at a time for the meantime. And you discard these energy. We're just discarding as much energies as we can so that we can stack our energies to our Fezandipiti when we attack. And hopefully take some knockouts. I'm gonna use Refinement, draw. Alright, we got another Gardevoir EX. I should have set up another Gardevoir EX lineup, but I'm just gonna counter catcher. I need 1 more energy to get a knockout here. I'm taking a risk by evolving my Gardevoir EX for sure, because it's an easy target. And just in case my opponent knocks out my Gardevoir, I'll just energize this Fezandipiti on my bench and we're gonna attack. 60 damage to their Gimmighoul, getting us 1 prize. So now we're gonna settle with the Fezandipitis that we have, even if they knock out my Gardevoir EX. I'm hoping that we're gonna be negating damage from this point forward, right? we just have to attach our Luminous Energies and Dark type energies to our Fezandipiti, and as we continue to avoid attacks, we can continue to increase our damage output as well. But there goes the boss. They're gonna target Gardevoir EX with 9 cards in their hand. There is no doubt in my mind that they have the potential to get a knockout here. And with so much draw, support Pokemon, another Gholdengo to use coin bonus to draw a card. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they could just get a knockout here. Hitting for more than 310 damage. No, 250. Okay, I will take it. Gardevoir EX survives. And now we just have to figure out how we can get it out of the active spot. Discard this. We got 2 in the deck. Boss this Pidgey. And hopefully I can draw into a switch of some sort. Do we have another switch? I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately there's not much we could do here. If they have an energy... Okay, never... They have Lady. You can just grab 4 energies from their deck, right? Put it in their hand. That is crazy. Okay, well... Yeah. And they have... I think they have all the energies they need to get a knockout. And they still haven't used their draw abilities yet. They have 3 to go. 3 coin bonuses. And also Quick Search from Pidgeot EX. And that's gonna get them 2 more prizes. So that's 2 prizes. They'll need 3 more afterwards. We've only taken 1 prize. I could just target their weaker Pokemon on their bench and get 1 prize at a time. But yeah, they're gonna take advantage of that knockout against our Gardevoir EX. We might have to set up another one. We have Ralt, so I'll just set this up, attach another energy to our active. So now we have 5 energies. Industrious Incisors. And draw more cards with Cynthia's Ambition. So this is all we could do. 150 damage is not bad. So now we can easily knock out this Gholdengo at this point. And we have boss orders. Even if they retreat it, we could just boss it to the active and get 2 prizes. So just as long as they don't have boss orders to use or anything to get our benched Pokemon, we should be fine. Because they could just target any of our 4 Pokemon. And we haven't even attached a Dark Energy on our bench Fezandipiti. So it's not going to be able to avoid an attack. So here we go. Come on. Get heads, please. Yes! Yes! We avoided that attack. Let's go! So we survive an attack this turn. Fezandipiti survives. Refinement. Get rid of this Buddy Buddy Pop and draw 2. And we can attach Luminous Energy to... actually, I'll put it on Monkey Dory. I'll put it on Monkey Dory. I could get a knockout against that Pidgey. And then... No, I'll put the damage counters on Gholdengo EX and then take a knockout against Pidgey. So what I'm basically trying to do is try and energize my Fezandipiti as much as I can, hopefully. And next turn, as long as our Monkey Dory survives, we can transfer damage counter to this Gholdengo, get 2 prizes, and hopefully get a knockout on our next turn. If we can put enough damage out... Oh, dude, we survived another turn. This is insane. Yes. Yes, we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. All right, we're going to transfer these damage counters to knock out this Gholdengo EX. And we got 2 prizes. There it is. And then we get to attack again. I'll put the other Luminous Energy to our other Fezandipiti. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good. I could recover my Gardevoir EX. Yeah, let's go ahead and recover our Gardevoir EX. I'll just get 1. And then use Iono. We can draw with our Bibarels anyways, so should be okay. Alright, we're gonna draw with Bibarel. And there's the Gardevoir EX. But we're gonna hold off from evolving because my opponent can take 2 prizes from that. So for now, I'm just gonna attack for 150 against this Gholdengo EX and hope for the best. If anything, we could just knock out this one with our next Fezandipiti if they do end up knocking out our active. So they have Lady, they have a lot of energies in their hand. Here's the attack. Come on. Gotta get heads. Yes! We survive another attack. And my opponent concedes. Hey, I'll take it. Good game. Alright, moving on to our next match. We're going to start this one with a Monkey Dory in the active spot. Alright, we are going against Raging Bolt EX. Oddly enough, my opponent actually went first. Usually, these type of decks like to go second because they have the potential to attack on their first turn going second. But this is the very common build that is very popular and very strong actually. Pairing their Raging Bolt EX with Teal Mask Ogerpon EX because it has an ability that can accelerate grass energy from their hand to the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX onto itself. So when they do that, they can energize Raging Bolt's attack, because it really depends on how many energies that you discard when you attack, and it has the potential to one-hit knockout any Pokemon in the game, which is really, really bonkers. Now it's our turn. Got Bidoof, Manaphy. I don't know if it's going to be useful in this matchup, because a lot of these Raging Bolt EX builds doesn't really have any sniping options, but let's see. Maybe it's a unique deck. But we got Buddy Poffins, so we're going to set up Ralts and another Bidoof, and we can use our Artisan for Fezandipiti. I'm going to sacrifice my Bidoof in the active spot. So at this point, my opponent should be able to attack, and if they can get a knockout, they can knock out our Bidoof, and that's going to empty out a space on our board, allowing us to set up maybe another Fezandipiti. But we're still on a search for a dark type energy or luminous energy that we can use on our Fezandipiti. Probably a card that could potentially disrupt our strategy is Temple of Sinnoh. Nullifies the effects of special energies and turns them into a basic colorless energy. So luminous energy will just be a colorless energy. But I do have one copy of dark energy in this build, so we could use that. But it's very, very limited. So we might have to use Artisan to bump out Temple of Sinnoh if they do use one. But if they use multiple, we'll have to recover the basic dark energy so that we can take advantage of Fezandipiti's ability. But at that point, we're really limited in our use of Monkey Door's ability, because we don't have a lot of dark energy options to attach onto it. So my opponent has built up a lot of energies, and now they're gonna attack, discarding only one energy to knock out our Bidoof, hitting for 70, and they're gonna get their first prize. So now what we're gonna do is just present our Fezandipiti. We have a lot of Fezandipiti copies in this build, so we're not too worried about losing one or two. So we're gonna Iono, and we got a dark energy, very nice. We can evolve into Kirlia. And with Artisan, I'm going to set up another Fezandipiti. We're going to put Bravery Charm to add 50 HP. Refinement. And we got Big Barrel. Alright, cool. Can draw 2. We got Earthen Vessel. I could just discard one of these energies so that we can set up for our Gardevoir once we evolve, and we can accelerate those discarded energies so that we can use also this Ultra Ball, discarding more energies so we can evolve into another Kirlia. So we're looking good. Ultra Ball is going to help us get Gardevoir EX, but putting that into play we'll have to use wisely as well. But I'm willing to sacrifice it if our setup will be very good. So for now, our Fezandipiti has dark energy. So with good RNG, hopefully we can prevent my opponent from damaging our Pokemon. So let's see. Raging Bolt EX is a pretty straightforward attacker. If they're using the Cornerstone Ogerpon, that one has an attack that is unblockable actually. So it doesn't really matter what effect our Pokemon has. So Fezandipiti will just get knocked out. So here it is. We're going to flip a coin. See if my opponent can knock us out. Yes! Alright, cool. We got heads. So we avoid that attack. We survive another turn. And all the while, we're going to build up our Fezandipiti. And hopefully get a lot of damage in on this Raging Bolt. So I'm going to use up all of my refinement ability first. And then we're going to use Ultra Ball to get Gardevoir. I'll go ahead and discard this last energy card. And we only have one copy, so we'll have to actually get another one from our prizes. And we're going to use Psychic Embrace. We have a lot of energies from our discard pile. We got 7. See how much damage we're gonna be dealing with all of these energies. But I would really like to spread these energies out. So I'll possibly just put 2 on this Fezandipiti while we are able to do it. Because if my opponent bosses my Gardevoir, we're just going to... we're not going to be able to use the energies on our discard pile. So it's choosing the lesser of 2 evils, basically, because you can't guarantee that your Gardevoir EX will survive the next turn. So as of right now, we're hitting for 180 damage, which is pretty decent. We can possibly 2-hit knock out this Raging Bolt EX. Okay, Superior Energy Retrieval. And with 3 Teal Mask Ogerpon EX in play, they can draw 3 cards while energizing their Pokemon. But they also need to use... if they don't have Lightning Energy, they'll have to use Professor Sada's Vitality to accelerate an energy from their discard pile to their Raging Bolt. But with so many strong draw support Pokemon, I doubt that they'll whiff it. But we'll see. Yeah, sure enough, there's the Lightning Energy. They will attach for turn. And yeah, we're just gonna hope that we get heads on our coin flip and again avoid damage from this Raging Bolt. And we can take a knockout our next turn. Alright, they're using the Ace Pack. And this one, you discard 3 cards from your hand, then you can get Tool card, an Item card, a Stadium, and I think 1 Pokemon. Or Support card. Okay, let's see. You're just gonna continue to draw. I think that's the last one. Bravery Charm adds 50 HP. There's the boss orders. Yeah, we are going to lose our Gardevoir EX. It's a very, very easy target for my opponent, basically, right? It nets them 2 prizes to knock out, and they can knock it out easy. So there it is. They emptied out this Raging Bolt because they know it's going to get knocked out. And yeah, we're just going to have to rely on RNG at this point. At least we can put Luminous Energy on Monkey Dory. We could possibly slowly knock out one of their Pokemon. Well, this Raging Bolt is an easy target, I guess, because they're going to be using it to attack. Needs refinement. Again, one of our Gardevoir is prized, so it's either we get it from our prizes or we recover our other Gardevoir and maybe use it as a last resort kind of thing to increase our damage output. But we're still in this game for sure. So I'm gonna take advantage of this. Just knock out this Raging Bolt, and we get 2 prizes for that. All right, we got 1 rare candy. So now it's my opponent's turn. They are able to attach a Lightning Energy. And they get nothing from the bug catching set. I wonder if they ran out of grass energies and they'll have to recover it again. But all of our Pokemon are single prize. We'll have to flip a coin to see if we can negate damage from Fezandipiti, but they can boss any of our 3 other Pokemon to just knock them out, get their last 3 prizes. So we have a 50% chance of survival for each of our Fezandipiti at least. There's the boss orders. An easy target would be Curlia. Yeah. My opponent really knows what they want, and they're good. For me, they're making good choices, right? But at the same time, it actually helps our Fezandipiti survive attacks. But unfortunately, we're only hitting for 180 damage at this point, so I don't know how we can easily get our 4 prizes, because we have to take 2-hit turns before we can knock out their Raging Bolt EX, because they have a huge amount of HP with the buffs and everything. So my opponent takes a knockout against our Kirlia. They get 1 prize for that. And we're just gonna move our Fezandipiti in the active spot. We have an Iono. We could shuffle their hand until they only have 2 left. How much good will that do, though? I'm gonna target this Ogre Pawn, right? Use Iono. If they don't have grass energies, they might not be able to retreat it. Use Super Rod. Get a set of Gardevoir EX, just in case we don't have our rare candy. And then we're gonna transfer these damage counters. We can actually get a knockout here. Yeah, 180 plus 30, thanks to Monkey Dory, gets us 2 prizes. All right, cool. So I think we got this. If we could do the same combo next turn, even if they succeed in knocking out our Fezandipiti here, well, we actually need this one, because the other one only has 3 energies attached, so we're hitting for lower damage. So we actually need this one to survive. But if we survive an attack, right? Right? Adrena-Pheromone, right? If we can survive an attack, we will win this game. Well, not quite, right? Not quite. We need a boss orders, because Counter Catcher will only be effective if my opponent is ahead in prizes. So if they knock out our Monkey Dory, we won't be able to use that combo. But we have Luminous Energy. We actually haven't attached a special energy to our active yet, so we could get that additional damage. So here we are. Come on. Come on. Yes! We got heads! That's what I'm talking about. This ability is really annoying, guys. It's awesome. Here we go. There's not much I could do. I don't have any boss, so I'll just put as much damage to their Raging Bolt. And we're dealing only 180. They have 230. Even attaching this Luminous Energy is not going to do much. 210, 240. We need 30 more damage. Yeah, we could have gotten that if we only had the boss orders, but at least we have 1 target. We can use Counter Catcher. That's an easier target for us to knock out this Raging Bolt EX. So even if their attack goes through here, knocks out our active, our other Fezandipiti can just use Counter Catcher. Even just use Monkey Dory's Adrena-Brain ability to transfer the damage counter and knock out this Raging Bolt EX. Unless they can heal, then we'll have to use Fezandipiti on our bench to get that final attack. So I think we got this. As long as my opponent does not disrupt my hand, I think we have what it takes to win this game. A really close game, but yeah, the Adrena-Pheromone ability has been very effective in this matchup. If it works, right? If it works. So my opponent ends their turn, and you know what? We're gonna finish this with Energy Feather, knocking them out, winning us the game. That was a really close game, but we got it. Good game. And that's it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching the Popsicleknight channel, and until next time, please stay safe and have a great day.